The perfect storm. We're going to look at the 2008 housing crisis. The motivation for this project is understanding the history behind the current shortage of affordable housing. When we look at inflation and interest, we can see that as inflation increases, interest decreases, and vice versa. In 2009, it appears as though there's no inflation. That's because inflation was negative that year. We can see that consumer price index, these are the goods we buy, increases over time. When we look at it on the log scale, there's a big increase in 2008, which led to more difficulty for people being able to afford their mortgage. We can look at the housing price index by state. We'll notice that California had one of the biggest increases, followed by a pretty big decrease. This is comparing the percent change from one year to the next. When we look at 2005, we can see there's a huge increase in prices, followed by 2007 and 2008 with big decreases in housing prices. Mortgage originations were highest in 2004. This is when people were taking out subprime loans, which led to people not being able to ultimately afford their mortgage when consumer price index increased, and therefore an increase in vacant properties because people couldn't afford their homes, which finally led to an increase in foreclosures, with those foreclosures peaking in 2010. Renter-occupied properties started to increase right around 2008. It hasn't stopped increasing. And finally, we looked at unemployment, which was pretty steady through 2000, 2004, clear until 2008, it started to increase. In 2010, it hit a peak of 10%. So the key takeaways are many factors are involved in the 2008 housing crisis. The visualizations show the relationship between the factors, such as the increase in vacant properties coinciding with foreclosures. We hope everyone learns that there are many factors involved in 2008 housing crisis and that there are more factors to consider as well.